Hi everybody, it's Paul Harris from Global Recruiters Network. As you may know, we recruit exclusively in the telecom sector with a primary niche of wireless infrastructure. And last week I attended a show in Southern California that I thought was very interesting as it relates to what we do here in the wireless infrastructure industry, and I wanted to download it with you. I've got a lot of notes from the meeting that we can download to our LinkedIn group, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But basically it was a meeting sponsored by the Utilities Telecom Council. It was actually called the Utilities Joint Use and Wireless Co-Location Summit. Wow, what a big name for a meeting, but it was very interesting. Let me tell you what it was about. Basically, as you know, we are heavily involved in the race to 4G right now as the carriers are trying desperately and quickly to build out their 4G network to keep up with the proliferation of the smartphones and YouTube videos and tablets and etc. And so what happens is that the carriers are basically partnering with different utilities, right? Electric utilities, water, gas, energy, but primarily the electric utilities, to utilize these utilities' existing infrastructure. And then what they do is they just attach, so to speak, their equipment, radios, base stations, antennas, etc., onto the light poles, tower poles, water towers, etc. And that's what this whole meeting was about, making sure that, you know, those two types of entities work together well to help with the race to 4G and the build out. A ton of great topics, ton of great speakers. I can't download them all in this quick video, but let me just give you a few highlights. Number one would be Mike Fitch, right? 20 years with the FCC, former advisor to the FCC chairman, former CEO and president of PCIA Wireless Infrastructure. He was there talking about the growth in 4G networks and what things are going to be looking like into the future for us here in the wireless infrastructure business. Previews of coming attractions on that, you know what they are. Just wonderful stuff and growth for all of us in the industry for quite a long time. Number two would be Philip French, who works for Verizon Wireless. He runs the entire West area for Verizon in terms of their entire build out, engineering, operations, deployment, etc. And he talked about how Verizon and others are using HETNets, right, heterogeneous networks, to keep up with the race to 4G. So those are just a couple of them. There was a lot of, there was carriers, AT&T, Verizon, there were OEMs, Alcatel, Lucent, Ericsson, etc. And there were other ones, let me see, Crown Castle, Black & Veatch, West Tower, Duke Energy from the energy side. There's a whole host of the wireless infrastructure folks and the utilities folks. It was a great meeting. I took copious notes, and we'll be downloading that to our LinkedIn group called Telecom and Wireless Jobs. So Telecom and Wireless Jobs Global Recruiters Network on LinkedIn. So that's it. Just want to download that real quickly. You're always welcome to give me a call here at the office, 925-804-6211, or shoot me an email at pharris@grn, as in Global Recruiters Network, so pharris@grnblackhawk.com. Thanks everybody. Have a great day.